पदाम्बुजां नवनीतटोत्तंसां गुरुपङ्क्तिश्रियन्नुमः. So we had two fantastic speakers speaking on two fantastic personalities from Srimad Ramayana. Of course, Sri Rama and Sri Lakshmana are the most popular characters. But whenever it comes to topic here is who is the perfect role model for a spiritual seeker. So if anybody is interested in spirituality in any part of the world, not even in our country, anywhere, they all come towards this country called India, the Bharata Desha. The Bharata Desha gets its name from a great personality called Bharata, and one of the greatest epic that we have in our Bharata Desha is the Ramayana. And for a spiritual seeker who has to look for a role model within Srimad Ramayana is again not one else than Bharata, who incidentally shares the name with the great Bharata, after whom our country is named. So, what is so special about Bharata? So, we have this anecdote about a Chera prince who had learnt Srimad Ramayana under a great guru for many times, and after learning Srimad Ramayana, he was asked, the Chera prince was asked by the guru, what do you learn from the characters in Srimad Ramayana? So he replied, so the hero of Srimad Ramayana, Sri Rama was the ideal person, he was the ideal son, ideal man and ideal king. And he showed us how an ideal son, when he follows the Samanya Dharma of following whatever instruction that his father has given him to the letter and spirit, one should lead a life, and how one can actually benefit by following each and every instructions that the Shastras give, that one's elders give. And then there is Sri Lakshmana, who focuses at the next level at Adhyatma Vidya, and he focuses on service to the Paramatma himself. And of course, he can be a good role model for any spiritual seeker. But then again, there is Bharata. So, what is special about Bharata? Unlike Lakshmana, who of course was in all spirit serving Lord wherever he went and was with him all the time, Bharata followed the instructions of Sri Rama in both letter and spirit always. Even though Bharata wanted Sri Rama to come back immediately after passing away of Sri Dasharatha back to Ayodhya and take up the reins of the kingdom, he didn't force Rama. He listened to Rama's words that he has to complete the 14 years of Vanavasa and then only he'll come back. And he followed Rama's instruction, the Paramatma's instruction in both spirit. And he showed to the world how a true spiritual seeker has to resign everything at the feet of Parabrahma, Paramatma, and he showed to the world the importance, the magnificence of the Padukas of Lord. That's why Swami Deshika quotes in his famous Rahasya Paduka Sahasram, Bharataya param namostu tasmai prathamodaharanaya bhakti bhajam edupagyam asheshatah prithivyam prathito raghava paduka prabhavaha. It was Sri Bharata who actually showed to the world how a true seeker should resign, surrender to the feet of Lord, and how the Divya Padukas of Lord would channelize the seeker in the right direction and towards his goal of attaining the ultimate, absolute spiritual happiness, eternal happiness, or moksha. Bharata, here the shloka on Bharata is actually described, commentated as being a prize for our Purvacharya Sriman Nathamunigal also. So, just like how Sriman Nathamunigal retrieved the Nalayar Divya Prabandham and showed the magnificence of Sri Nammalvar, who is the Swarupa of Lord's Paduka, in the same way like how Bharata had done in earlier yugas. So Bharata, with his, when he had come back from his maternal grandparents' place, when Kaikeyi had sought these two boons, wherein Bharata would become the king and Rama had to go for exile, comes back and advises his mother, "Oh mother, what have you done? Who are these people who are advising you like this? There are many people, there are many paths of spiritual talks that are there in Bharata. There are many spiritual paths that are there in the Bharata Desha, and people there are many, give us different paths to the achieving the spiritual goal. There are many people who are explaining the various shrutis like Tavarti, Soham, and people confuse that you are the spiritual seeker himself would become the Lord, because there are many terms wherein people the Jivatma itself is referred to as Brahma in Gita, on many other places, and many intelligentsia assume this to be the correct meaning of correct goal of a spiritual seeker. So a spiritual seeker tries to replace, has to realize that he himself is God, just like how Kaikeyi wanted to replace Sri Rama, who was the absolute rightful heir to the throne. She wanted to replace Bharata as the next heir to the throne. So, what Bharata then explains to Kaikeyi, "Oh mother, this is not the right thing. You see, I cannot hold the responsibility of Sri Rama. Soham kathamivam bharam mahadhurya samudyatam damyo duramivasadya sehyam kena chaujasa." So you are trying to put this Rajya Bhara, which has to be carried by the great ox like Sri Rama on a calf like me. You cannot replace Rama, Paramatma, by some ordinary spiritual seeker like me. And he then convinces her and tells her, and Dasa bhuto bhavishyami sustitena antaratmana. So I will become his dasa. I'll bring him back and I'll make him adorn this throne of this kingdom of Ayodhya, and I will be his eternal servant. So that is the perfect role of a bhakta, of a spiritual seeker. He has to be the dasa of the Almighty Paramatma, and that would be the right approach for him to actually attain his goal of Paramas Samyam in the eternal world. So Bharata not only shows that in his behavior, and he also, in this sloka, he has used this word Antaratma. Here he means his consciousness, but he also clearly, subtly explains what are these Shrutis like Soham would mean. Like Swami Desikan says, Yanum Niye Yennul Ureidanum. So Rama is my Antaratma and I will be always his Dasabhuta. And so saying, he goes on and seeks Rama. He was the only person who actually sought Rama. Of the all four brothers, he sought Rama. He could have been happily reigning in the kingdom that his mother had given him, but he left everything and went to Rama, pleaded with him to come back. When Sri Rama said he will not come back unless he completes 14 years of exile, he accepts it. He accepts Sri Rama's words and follows whatever instruction that Rama has given him and lives like Rama's Dasa for the next 14 years as an hermit and waits till Rama comes back. And that is what a true devotee would do. He would accept what has been ordained to him by the Lord, and he then follows it as a great penance and wait till the time the Lord bestows upon him the blessings. And that is what a spiritual seeker has to do, and Bharata fits the bill completely, and he is of course the best role model that a spiritual seeker could ever have. With that, I complete my presentation.